Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cozy English Corner, where learning English is easy, cozy, and fun. I'm Mia.
And I'm Jack. We're really happy you're here with us today. Mia, I need to confess something.
Wow, that's a serious start.
A few weeks ago, I decided I was going to start a completely new, healthy lifestyle.
Oh, no.
Exactly. I made a plan, a very impressive plan.
Let me guess. Healthy food, exercise, early mornings?
All of it. I bought vegetables, I planned my workouts, I even watched motivational videos.
Wow, you were ready.
For about 3 days.
3 days?
3 fantastic days. I drank water, went for walks, and went to bed early. I felt amazing.
And then what happened?
Then, one evening, I stayed up late. The next morning, I was tired. I skipped my walk. Then, I ordered pizza. And somehow, my entire healthy lifestyle disappeared.
That happened very quickly.
It really did. It's like my motivation packed a suitcase and left without saying goodbye.
Honestly, I think a lot of people can relate to that.
Yeah, starting healthy habits feels easy. Keeping them going feels much harder.
That's probably the real challenge.
Exactly. So today we're talking about healthy habits. The habits we want to build, the habits we forget, and the habits we promise will start next Monday.
A very popular day for new beginnings.
And somehow, a very popular day for giving up, too.
If you're listening while walking, relaxing, making breakfast, or taking a break, we're happy you're here.
And don't worry if your English isn't perfect. Just relax and enjoy the conversation.
And at the end of today's episode, we'll do a cozy word tour.
We'll revisit all the useful expressions from today's conversation and explain them in a simple, natural way.
So stay with us till the end, and we'll go through them together.
And before we continue, we'd love to hear from you.
What's one healthy habit you're trying to build right now?
Let us know in the comments.
You know, when people hear healthy habits, they often imagine a perfect lifestyle.
Yeah, someone waking up at 5 a.m., running 10 kilometers, drinking green juice, and smiling the whole time.
Exactly. But that's not really my approach.
I'm relieved to hear that.
For me, being healthy starts with very simple things. One of the most important is trying to get enough sleep.
Get enough sleep. That's such a common expression.
It simply means sleeping enough hours so your body and mind can rest properly.
I understand the idea. I just don't always follow it.
I know.
Sometimes I stay up late watching videos and tell myself, I'll be fine tomorrow.
And are you?
No, never.
That's the thing. When I don't get enough sleep, everything feels harder. I have less energy, less patience, and even small problems feel bigger.
That's actually true. I always notice it the next day.
And that's why sleep became part of my routine. Not because I'm perfect, just because I know it helps.
See, that's what I like about your approach. It's realistic.
It has to be, because I don't think healthy habits are about being perfect. I think they're about learning how to take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself. You'll hear that a lot in everyday English.
Yeah, it means doing things that are good for your body and mind.
I think people sometimes forget that.
They do. Sometimes people feel guilty for resting or slowing down.
Like they're supposed to be productive all the time.
Exactly. But resting is part of taking care of yourself too.
That's something I need to remember.
And honestly, some days I don't follow my routine perfectly either.
You're telling me you don't live in a peaceful wellness advertisement?
I'm afraid not. Some mornings I'm tired. Some days I make unhealthy choices. Some days I skip things.
That's good to know.
Because it's normal. Healthy habits aren't about getting everything right. They're about trying again tomorrow.
I like that.
And I think that's important to remember. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish. It's something everyone deserves.
Okay, that's a much nicer approach than my 3-day health revolution. And now it's my turn to explain what happened.
I'm excited for this story.
You shouldn't be. It ends exactly how you think it ends.
Go on.
So, one Sunday evening, I decided I was going to start a completely new, healthy lifestyle.
Healthy lifestyle. That's simple, but really useful.
Healthy lifestyle is a way of living that includes healthy habits, exercise, good sleep, and better food choices.
Sounds reasonable so far.
That's because you haven't heard the plan yet.
I'm listening.
I was going to wake up early every day, exercise every morning, cook healthy meals, read before bed, sleep 8 hours every night, drink more water. Basically, become a completely different person by Tuesday.
There's the problem.
What problem?
You tried to change everything at once.
But I was motivated.
Motivation is not magic.
At the time, it felt magical. Monday morning, I woke up early, went for a walk, ate a healthy breakfast.
Very impressive.
Tuesday was also good. I started thinking, wow, I've figured it out.
Dangerous thought.
Very dangerous. Because by Wednesday, I was tired. Thursday was even worse. And by Friday, I was eating snacks on the sofa and watching videos.
So the healthy lifestyle lasted 3 days.
3 glorious days.
What happened to all that motivation?
It disappeared. Nobody tells you that motivation is sometimes very lazy.
That's because motivation comes and goes.
See, this is where we disagree. I always think motivation should be enough. If I really want something, I should be able to do it.
I don't think that's true.
Why not?
Because nobody feels motivated every day. Some days you're tired. Some days you're busy. Some days you just don't feel like it.
Unfortunately, that's true.
That's why you need habits you can stick to.
Stick to. That's exactly the kind of everyday English we love.
It means continuing to do something consistently over time.
Ah, and that's the difficult part.
Exactly. A small habit you can stick to is often better than a perfect plan that lasts 3 days.
Okay, I don't enjoy admitting this.
But,
I think you're right, because my big plan failed.
and what did you learn?
That motivation gets you started, but consistency keeps you going.
So, why do you think healthy habits are so difficult to keep?
Because people are impatient,
Including you?
especially me.
I appreciate the honesty.
It's true. I go for one walk and immediately expect to become a completely different person.
After one walk.
Maybe 2.
That might be part of the problem.
I know. People want fast results.
Exactly. They want to see immediate changes. But that's not usually how healthy habits work.
Unfortunately.
For example, when people try to stay active.
Stay active. That's a good phrase for everyday conversations.
Yeah, it means keeping your body moving regularly instead of sitting all day.
See, I hear stay active and immediately imagine running a marathon.
And that's another mistake. Staying active doesn't have to mean doing something extreme. It could be a walk, stretching, riding a bike, or even taking the stairs.
That sounds much more realistic.
It is. But people often compare themselves to others.
That's definitely true. You see someone online exercising every day, and suddenly your 10-minute walk feels small.
Exactly. But someone else's journey is not your journey.
I think social media makes that difficult sometimes.
It does. Because you're comparing your beginning to someone else's years of experience.
That's not a fair comparison.
Not at all. And then people feel discouraged before they even have a chance to make progress.
Make progress. I like that expression.
It means moving forward or improving little by little.
See, that's the part people forget. Little by little.
Exactly. Most progress is slow.
And sometimes it's invisible.
That's a really important point. Just because you can't see progress yet doesn't mean it's not happening.
Kind of like planting a seed. You don't see anything at first.
But things are still growing underneath.
Okay, that's a much nicer image than my usual approach.
Which is?
Day 1, healthy breakfast. Day 2, check mirror. Day 3, wonder why I'm not a fitness expert yet.
That's not how it works.
I know, but I think a lot of people secretly think like that.
Maybe. Which is why healthy habits require patience.
And patience is not always easy.
No, but that's often where real progress begins. So, after everything we've talked about, I think the good news is that being healthy doesn't have to be complicated.
I'm very happy to hear that.
Because a lot of people imagine a perfect healthy lifestyle.
The kind where you wake up at sunrise, exercise for an hour, and eat perfect meals every day.
Exactly. And then they feel discouraged when real life doesn't look like that.
Which is why I gave up after 3 days.
But I think a healthy lifestyle can be much simpler.
What does that look like?
Maybe going to bed a little earlier, trying to get enough sleep more often, taking a short walk during the day,
That already sounds more realistic.
or choosing a healthier lunch a few times a week. Not every meal, just some of them.
So we're aiming for better, not perfect.
Exactly. And that's where a balanced diet can help.
Balanced diet. That's one you'll definitely hear from native speakers.
Yeah, it means eating different types of food instead of only eating one thing all the time.
So pizza for every meal isn't the goal?
I'm afraid not.
That's disappointing.
But a balanced diet doesn't mean you can never eat pizza.
Now we're talking.
It just means balance. Healthy foods most of the time, treats sometimes.
That sounds much more reasonable.
And the same idea applies to exercise. You don't need to become an athlete overnight. Just stay active in ways that fit your life.
Walk more, move more, sit a little less.
Exactly. And most importantly, find habits you can stick to.
There's that expression again.
Because it's important. A small habit you can stick to for 6 months is usually better than a perfect plan that lasts 6 days.
That's probably the biggest lesson I've learned.
Which is,
Real change isn't dramatic. It's small things repeated over and over.
that's a great way to put it.
And honestly, that feels less stressful.
Yeah, because healthy habits aren't about becoming a different person. They're about taking better care of the person you already are. All right, Jack. It's time for our cozy word tour.
My favorite part.
Let's start with healthy lifestyle. Remember when you wanted to completely change your life in 3 days?
A healthy lifestyle is basically a way of living that includes healthy habits and choices.
For example, she's trying to build a healthier lifestyle.
Or, I started a healthy lifestyle on Monday and retired from it on Thursday.
Next is get enough sleep.
That means sleeping enough so you feel rested and have energy.
For example, I try to get enough sleep every night. Then we talked about stay active.
That means moving your body regularly. It doesn't have to be intense exercise.
Like, I stay active by walking every day.
Next is take care of yourself. That's doing things that are good for your body and mind.
For example, remember to take care of yourself when you're stressed.
Or, taking care of yourself can sometimes mean going to bed instead of watching another episode.
Very true. Next is balanced diet.
A balanced diet means eating different kinds of foods, not just your favorites.
For example, I'm trying to have a more balanced diet.
Which unfortunately means vegetables sometimes.
Sometimes, yes. Then we had stick to something.
That means continuing to do something consistently.
Like, it's easier to stick to small habits.
Unlike my 3-day health revolution,
Exactly. And finally, make progress.
that means moving forward little by little.
For example, I'm making progress, even if it's slow.
And that's probably the most important one today.
I agree.
Because real progress is often much smaller than we expect, but much more powerful in the long run.
So, Jack, after today's conversation, I keep thinking about one thing.
What's that?
Healthy habits look different for everyone.
Yeah, one person might focus on getting enough sleep, while someone else is trying to stay active more often.
Or maybe they're simply learning to take better care of themselves.
And that's enough. It doesn't have to be a perfect, healthy lifestyle.
Exactly. Sometimes the biggest changes come from very small steps.
And if you can stick to those small steps, you start to make progress without even noticing it.
That's my favorite idea from today's episode.
Mine too, because it feels realistic.
So, wherever you are in your journey, be patient with yourself.
And remember that a balanced diet, good sleep, and small daily habits don't have to be perfect to help you.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Cozy English Corner.
If you did, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
And we'd love to hear from you in the comments.
What's one healthy habit you're working on right now?
We always enjoy reading your answers.
All right, that's all for today.
Take care of yourself, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, and stay cozy.
Bye!